Hi, this video is designed to help you build the skill of graphing logarithmic functions. So we have an example here that's simply to graph y equals log base 2 of x. The first thing that I would keep in mind is that this can be rewritten. And so I would rewrite it as an exponential equation. And remember that the rule is that when you have, let's see, something equal to a log with a certain base, whatever that is, of something else, that you can rewrite that as whatever the base is. This here is always the exponent, and this is always the answer. And so in our case here, let's see, I would rewrite, let's just shrink this up and put it off to the side. I would rewrite our y equals log base 2 of x as 2 to the y equals x. And once I do that, it's easier for me to think about an xy chart. Now the difference between this xy chart and the xy charts that we've been using so far is that I'm going to start with y and then solve for x. So first I'm going to plug in stuff for y, and then I'm going to solve for x. So pick some values. How about -1, 0, 1? Now let's see what happens to x when x equals 2 to the y power. So if -1, 2 to the -1 is 1/2. If y equals 0, 2 to the 0 is just 1. And if y equals 1, 2 to the 1 is 2. And now I can plot my points. So I have x is 1/2, y is -1, which is about right there. I have x is 1, y is 0, which is about right there. And x is 2, y is 1, which is right here. But maybe I should do another one. I'll try 2. When y is 2, x is 4. So I'll do that one too. 4, 2. What happens is you get this graph that looks like this. Now if you think about this equation, the x-intercept of 1, 0 is always going to be there, no matter what the base number is. And that's because no matter what base, if you raise it to the 0 power, remember y is 0 in that case, it will always equal the number 1. And so that's one thing to keep in mind for those graphs. The other thing to keep in mind is that the x value can never be negative. And the reason that is because no matter what I raise the power, remember x equals some base, we'll say any base, to the y, no matter what power I raise a number to, I'll never get a negative answer. So that's talking about the domain. The domain of this, remember domain is all the possible x values, is that x has to be greater than 0. It's never going to equal 0 because I can't raise something to the power of anything and get 0 exactly as an answer. The range, on the other hand, I could plug in anything I want for y. So that could be any real number. So go ahead and try a few of those on your own now.